Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice, we tell stories, especially about our English daddy, John Oliver, in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. We are here with the Mongoose Crew. Everybody take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
Hi.
Hi, John Oliver.
Hi.
English
He's watching,
daddy.
guys. He's one of.
I hope
only
he
him.
sees this.
Hold me,
Someday.
British daddy.
It sounds so much better when he says British daddy because it's in a British accent.
Yeah.
It really does. Anyway.
So if you're wondering what the hell this is, hi, we are a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, having 4 parties for now, living, existing, breathing in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. So, if it's your first time here, welcome, enjoy, do it, please,
and
subscribe, do it. So next part of this is we usually do is announcements, but it's actually pretty slim on the announcements right now. We finished up Humblewood, and it was beautiful and it was wonderful and we loved it. We will be most likely doing some drop-in, drop-out campaigns again in the future, but we're going to be taking a little bit of a break as we are prepping and starting the 5th campaign. So Abravar is fully underway. I can say, sorry, I had to burp. I can say with 99% assurance, I will know for sure by Friday, but 99% assurance, we saw Mike and he's gone. 99% assurance that we will be starting the campaign next Thursday. So October 3rd is the official sort of send off for Abravar. Actually, the Brass Light is the working title for this campaign. So super excited to get that underway. We have everybody is on a 2024 new subclass. Super excited. For those who don't know, Abravar is the extension of our world of Astera, branching out further east. But man, it's feeling more like the wild, wild west. It is a Western themed steampunk style campaign. We got guns, we got trains. We do have mechanical spiders, as it was brought to my attention on the movie, The Wild Wild West. You guys remember the big mechanical spiders? You guys remember The Wild Wild West, right?
I never saw it.
How good of a movie that was. Gosh, all you guys are dropping around me. I'm JC just chopped out. Unbelievable. Anyways,
talking, Joe. I'm sure you'll say something that will make the rest.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all right. It's just the person doing the recaps. All good. Cool. All right. Yeah. So sorry. All good. But yeah. So very excited to get that underway. It'll be super cool. Just a reminder for our Mongoose Crew people, we still have. We're gonna have this session and next session to be able to, you guys will be the last ones to be able to ask questions about the campaign, as we are finishing up some prep work. There is a possible chance that whatever you guys are going to ask, I may not know, but I will try to think up a better answer than just I don't know. I promise.
I already asked my really selfish question last time, so it's someone else's turn.
All right. Somebody else is going. Cool. So I believe that's it. So if you guys are ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
Do they have indoor bathrooms?
Do they have indoor bathrooms? Yes. Everywhere? No.
Okay.
That tells us. So guys, no Tritons and indoor bathrooms sometimes.
No Tritons, indoor bathrooms, sometimes.
Okay.
Okay. Were we actually asking questions now?
Jesus. Yeah.
Are there mirrors there?
There are absolutely mirrors there. A ton of them.
Never.
What about a circus?
Is there a circus there? Yeah. It's the West.
Did they hear Tall's voice?
No, they did not hear Tall's voice. You guys are getting so many more questions.
God, Tall's
and I'm giving
really
it to you because the start was, do they have indoor bathrooms? That's a crazy question.
Tall's really his reach isn't as far as he thought it was.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
Let's all just move there, and then we don't have to deal
demigod
with
my
the
ass.
big bad of our campaign.
Yeah,
We just move to
Imagine.
Abervar.
because
Go there and
there's
smash all
nothing
the
there's
mirrors.
nothing happening in Abervar. There's nothing happening over there.
No,
Um,
it's great.
It's going to be a really boring campaign, guys, honestly, watching wise. But no, no, it's going to be awesome. Please watch it. It's going to be on Thursdays starting next week. So very excited for that. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel, best way to do so is to like and subscribe where you're watching this right now, right this very moment, whether that is YouTube and or Twitch. I said and or Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube and Twitch right now,
That's 2 views.
stop it.
That's
Pick
awesome.
one. I love you. Thank you so much for watching it
Don't tell
twice.
people
It's
what
great.
to do.
But no, I'm just gonna.
Yo,
I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna take a stance and judge you. Don't do that. That's crazy.
That's why I
logarithmic
wanna
growth,
watch
man.
it.
You want
I
them
want
to
to
do
watch it
both.
at the same time to see if it if it's
If you-
synced.
If it's something different the other time. If this is a simulation, indeed. And the answer is, yeah.
For those of
It
you
is.
watching on both, you already know this, but Twitch is the replicant stream.
The replicant.
There's mirrors, and that's how we.
Listen,
We
the
have to kill
replicant.
it.
The replicant was the people that were in us all along. Okay.
Were the friends we made as soon as we stepped through the door.
As soon as we broke apart atom by atom and joined back together. Cool. None of this has to do with anything.
That's my recap. Let's go.
That's the
Replicant. He just says one word. Replicant.
but yeah. Anyways, all that is. Also, if you are interested, as I said, if you're interested in supporting the channel, it's the best way to support the channel. The other thing you can do is actually check out our Instagram and TikTok down below, as we have at least one person, but typically several people that are working very hard to make sure that we have some clips and some terrains and some background sort of pieces of some of our favorite and important moments. Because as I've said last session, there's like over 100 sessions now. So that's a lot. So if you want to kind of get the sort of slimmed down version, that might be a good way to do so. And thank you in advance. That's it. That's all I got. So next part is before we jump into tonight, which I'm very excited about, we are going to get a recap of where we left off. And we are actually having Jamie do that tonight. So Jamie, please take it away.
Don't forget your
Alright.
inspiration you get from this.
All
Don't
right,
forget it.
Strap in, y'all. So we found ourselves, the Mongoose Crew found ourselves down in the dungeon or basement area, the basement classroom area of the Mortimer Ludus. We were confronted by an ominous phrase carved above a doorway, hidden behind an invisible wall. And we took a little while to reconvene, figure out that the ominous phrase of the doorway probably says there's magic in the blood, but none of us can read the actual writing. None of us can actually read what it says, because it's in. We did find out it's in Sylvan, and we're about to get up to some Fey bullshit. We while doing this, we find a hand in a trunk, a hand in a box in a trunk. I think it was unclear to me. We found a hand that acted as a key to this doorway, and so we grabbed the hand, took it with us. It is now in Eldrin. Eldrin now has a handbag of holding. It's holding a handbag of holding that's holding a hand. Gwar has the orb of demon summoning that took Broomhilda fully by surprise. In his portable hole, he put that orb right in his hole. As we used that key, we walked through the doorway, found ourselves in a dark hallway, and realized what sort of fey bullshit we were up to. In that we had to walk backwards, physically backwards, without looking behind us, to get to the end of the hallway. Once we got to the end of the hallway, we found ourselves in a room that did and then didn't have mirrors. But it did definitely have 2 of each of us for everybody except for us. I hope that made that confusing, because it was confusing in the moment. Long story short, we puzzle around. We chase down a lot of red herrings and a lot of information that seemed important in the moment and then was really not pertinent. And we found a way to narrow down who were the replicants and who were our real friends. We are pretty sure. Milo, Saren, and Gwar got to kill all of our friends, which was very fun. All of our fake friends, potentially fake friends, and by the end of that adventure, we are confronted with a door that Broomhilda, in a bit of a huff, walks through without really having much more patience for us. And there we are. Oh,
Beautiful.
Also, it's very important. Gwar called Broomhilda a bitch twice.
Yeah.
It's true. To her face.
Also, there was when Gwar went to kill that last replicant, it said something about his dad, and it had green
purple
eyes. Well, purple eyes in the stream, and then afterwards we
green
retconned it
eyes.
to green.
I apologize.
Oh,
It is green eyes.
It is green eyes.
As long as they're not pink, we're okay.
Yeah.
They are not pink.
I don't know if that's true.
No, then it's fine. As long as they're not pink, everything is okay.
Everything
We've almost gotten
is
killed by a lot of people
Abervar
who
okay.
didn't have.
Yeah. Eldrin and Norris are going to go on a honeymoon in Abervar.
Yeah.
All right. Mike, how are we looking, sir?
I don't know, man. This is really annoying. I've lowered the resolution like 5 times and nothing's changing, so.
It's like
I
enough in
mean, we
Godzilla.
can hear you fine.
Okay, good. There, I'll just go audio.
I say you could do that if you'd like. Yeah, we'll sit with that at least for now.
Okay. I'm here.
Okay. Though. Cool. All right.
Good job, Jamie.
Yes, very
Well,
nice,
good job,
Jamie.
Jamie.
Anything else we need to add?
The only thing I could think of was the daddy thing.
I thought I only said bitch once.
Eldrin was also really mad at
It
Gwar
happened
throughout the
twice.
whole session.
I'm pretty sure it happened twice, but I think you were referencing the other time.
Mhm.
So it's a bit of a gray point, but she definitely heard you call her a bitch twice.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay.
You may have said it once.
Mhm.
Oh man. To be fair,
Okay.
Lion-O
be fair.
said it,
To be fair.
not Gwar.
Right. And technically to
Thana.
Magister Thana. So
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Who does
See?
look like a bitch.
Totally.
does she look like a bitch?
No, I
right.
said who does look like a bitch. She does.
Mike got it.
got
All
it.
right, here we go. Cool.
Does he
You
look
guys,
like a bitch to you?
you guys ready to jump back into the craziness?
Yes.
Yeah, let's dungeon and/or dragon.
Let's dungeon these dragons.
Dragon these dungeons.
Definitely not doing that.
You guys are really dragging on this joke.
All right.
Hey, gotta hand it to you.
I have that in my bag.
Okay. So as we as we see our heroes move through the doorway away from the room that has mirrors in it, you all see a hallway that is very similar to the hallway that you had come in on. So as you guys are walking down it, you notice that it's about 10 feet wide, which I believe might have been a little bit wider than what it was before. So it's 10 feet wide going all the way down. And as you guys are walking, I would like a marching order, please.
I feel like Milo still go first.
I'm right behind Milo.
I would say, Wilbur, am I still carrying you? Totally fine if I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm carrying Wilbur. I'll be behind Gwar with Norris behind me.
Cool.
I think before it was Saren and Huxley at the caboose.
Yeah.
But and then Broomhilda was ahead of you two.
Yeah, Huxley's last and Saren's second to last.
Okay. So cool. So we got Milo, Gwar. I was having to fix something. What's after that?
Oh, Milo, Gwar, me and Wilbur. I'm carrying Wilbur. Norris is behind me. Then Broomhilda. Then Saren. And then Huxley.
Algin, Wilbur,
Norris.
Broomhilda,
Norris. And then Broomhilda. Saren, Huxley.
Saren, Huxley. Thank you. Okay. So as you guys are walking along, and again, this is like mechanically speaking, this is a 10-foot hallway, or 10-foot width hallway. So some of you could also walk beside each other, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think there's a moment of as you guys are walking in, you notice that there is another archway and a stairway that seems to be leading further down.
Does my locate creature ping?
I'll be honest with you. I'm aware of its existence. I will let you know. I promise.
Okay, as long as you promise.
I promise. Cut to 50 minutes later. You didn't remind me.
Yeah. You're like, and then you're upon these people, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I should have known 1,000 feet ago.
There. Right there.
Yeah, but this is 1,000 feet, so it's really like 17 inches.
Elgin, do you think that there's a focus point with your spell, like something that you're kind of holding on to, or just to kind of role play this moment of what does it look like with Elgin?
So it's, because it is concentration. So I think in her, I don't know if this. I imagine Eldrin compartmentalizes things, and I feel like there's a part of her mind there. She's like continuously thinking about a happy memory with Volmos, growing up before he died.
Okay.
And so kind of latching onto a concept, not an image, because I've decided Eldrin can't picture things just like me.
What about the rest of you? Given the ordeal that you just went through as well, I think for Huxley, Huxley's in the back, so I would say, Saren, give me a perception. Do you think you were looking behind you at Huxley?
Yeah, I feel like she's glancing back there a few times.
You got it. Give me an insight check.
Joe, can you put Mike back on? He wants to try to.
Just one more time. I lowered my FPS a lot, so hopefully that'll. Hello.
Talk.
I'm talking. Is it still lagging? It's still lagging. God damn it. Okay,
Yep.
I quit.
It's better than it was.
It's better. I mean, we can deal with it.
Yeah, we can deal with it.
Yeah.
All right. Then that works. Okay, cool.
We want to see your face.
Mm-hmm. And not the blinking circle, because it's annoying.
It was a lot.
Yeah, Mike,
20.
is a lot.
Yeah, Mike. God damn it. Anyway.
Sarah, what'd you get in your insight?
28.
28. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's you. You see, Huxley is behind everyone, kind of like watching them. You see his eyes are a little bit narrowed than normal, as Saren, as you turn to look at him, you notice that he is staring right back at you with almost, I'd say at first almost kind of seems like malice, like just like kind of like just really trying to kind of I'd say like over a course of like a solid second of like staring at you, you get the idea that he's trying to figure you out.
I think she's just gonna turn back around and keep going for a while.
Okay. Got it. Wilbur, what's on your mind?
Wilbur is just thinking about how he would just rather be at the Grove and is wondering what Winona is up to and praying that Winona's not like looking through him right now and seeing what all's happening.
Okay.
You're being carried. You could check in whenever and just go limp.
Good.
I ain't going limp in this place.
Understood.
Cool. Milo, what's on your mind?
There's a little bit of Milo that is thinking, how do I know I'm the Milo that walked in?
Good.
And I think he's thinking back to nope. Somebody help me. The nice lady with the cookies.
Alina?
Alina, his conversation with Alina about kind of how he shows love, and that, like, because that conversation was basically, you don't need to be useful to be loved, and I think Milo's kind of wrestling a little bit with that, coming out of that of like, well, if I'm not the real Milo, then if I'm this Milo hasn't been like helping them, or hasn't been a part of the group. So like, why would they care about me? Why would they even help me going forward if I'm not the real Milo? And he's kind of spiraling, but he's also just like, which is one of the reasons he's like taking point here. He's like, one, I can control how far I am from other people if I'm in the front, so they don't have to see me like, panicking or crying in the dark walking down this hallway, and I can actually be proactive and help here.
Do you think this Milo turns back around and risks looking at the group?
I think it's kind of a like, he'll like, as he's like calling things he sees, like like, I don't know what's to call out, but he probably wouldn't make eye contact. He'd probably look over his shoulder and say it as he's walking.
You got it. There's that staircase kind of like leading down, so you could be calling that out.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Gwar. Brumhilda is
Being kind of a bitch.
being kind of a bitch.
She's good at playing a convincing bitch.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah.
She it's my NPC. I can do what I want. She moves up to you. And is walking next to you.
Grabs that ass.
Grabs that metal ass.
And rips it off.
Just good lord, guys.
I'm sorry. I'm going in.
Goes up to you and goes, Have you been thinking?
Why would I do that?
Because we all heard it.
Oh. Yeah, those eyes were weird.
So someone knows you.
How did they know my dad?
She just stares, I think.
Brumhilda was really fucking weird, okay? I haven't thought about him really. Okay, that's not true. I think about him a lot, but in a vengeful sort of way. I haven't thought fondly at all, and I haven't really talked about him to any of you, so I don't. It's bringing up a lot of bad memories.
Okay, I'm sure that's. Okay. I understand. It may be useful for you to know. So if there's a way, based on what they said to you, no, I just need you to think, Gwar. I just need you to give an effort. It's possible that you can't figure that out. That's fine. I understand. You met a lot of people. You were an important person. Are an important person.
Look, I sorry for in character saying that you were a convincing bitch. I'm sorry for saying that.
I'm not.
I know.
I'm not talking about that right now.
You don't You don't need to insult my intelligence here. I am aware that was fucked up, and I need to think about who that was. But for the life of me, I cannot think who it could be. It wasn't tall, I know that. And it wasn't my father. Could be any one of his advisors, lieutenants. He could have had someone new since then.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Is there anything that you can do to help me jog my memory? Do you have any spells or anything? I also don't want you to waste any of your spells on me. There's more important things for you to do.
Gwar, that's not what I meant. I didn't. That's not a bad idea. Let me look for a second. And you see her kind of rummage through her pack. But she does. I think she seems to slow down in rummaging her pack, kind of putting her back to where she was in line. Gwar. Assuming that I don't find something. Because there's only one spell I can think of, and I don't think she would have it. Memorized, at least. Excuse me, sorry. She doesn't, but I will allow you to roll another history check.
If I hear him talking about this with her, since they're right in front of me, can I guide him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I cast guidance on... Wait, I can't. Wait, no, I can. Hold on. Maybe? No, I'm not doing that. It's concentration. Almost is more important to me than you. With locate creature.
That was a roller coaster.
It was a roller coaster.
It's okay, because I got a natural 18.
Hey.
For 18.
I didn't realize guidance is concentration.
I know.
Is that the old one or the new one?
Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna sound like a really pretentious person right now. I just got a bunch of sediment in the bottom of my wine glass. Shut up.
Those freaking cannons, man.
Hang on, I gotta get Lino up
Eldrin. That
real
was in
quick.
character.
Yeah, that was Eldrin. She's like, oh.
I disguise self as Lino. I hate sediment.
Yeah, it's the legacy
Disgusting.
one. I don't know if the new one isn't, but it's always been concentration. I just always forget.
That's interesting. That's cool. That's good for me to be I'm actually DM on. Thank you.
To be a hard ass on.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, switch to soda, you peasant. Turn back. Okay, sorry.
Look at this. Can you see it? Look at that sediment. All right.
Yeah. Is that sandstone? Because that's sedimentary. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gwar, what did you get without your guts?
A natural 18 for 18.
Ooh.
I'd like you to also roll me an insight check.
Cool. That is way better for me. That is a 17.
So the first part, I think, as you're watching Brumhilda rummage through her bag, you saw her kind of inch away, kind of move back. You see her do something that you've only seen a handful of times before. She actually looks around to catch someone else's eye other than yours. And you read from that she is looking for some sort of... I think at first it's reassurance, but maybe to be more specific, it's correction. She looks embarrassed. As she's rummaging around, and Gwar, you feel that kind of moment of just that initial no matter how you're feeling in this moment, or if you even felt like what you said was right, which it, I think in Gwar's mind it was. There's that moment of I need to save the situation. And I think maybe you kind of stop to kind of slow down and try to catch up with her.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think you just stop.
Yeah.
Because you look down at her hand rummaging through the bag. and you don't see it because it's in the bag. You think about the hand. And I think it's not a I'm so stupid sort of moment. I think it's just a memory that seems to unlock up here as you are picturing a court, the Dwendelver court, where your father is sitting as king. This was before everything got out of hand. You picture this memory. You can't hear anything. You see a figure kneeling down in front of your father. And he's not a king. I forget what we said he was.
He's a lord, I guess.
A lord, yeah. And you see there's a conversation going on between them. And you can't read the lips. You don't know what was said. When the figure turns back around, and it was you approaching your father for something. So it's in passing, but as you're passing by, you see the face of a young elven man. It's elven, so it's hard to tell, but couldn't be. Didn't look like they were older than 20. But in greeting you, he raised a stump of a hand towards you. And you're pretty sure this is a moment where the eyes didn't flash green. That would have freaked you out. But they are green. And in that moment, I'm sorry, I don't have the materials for what
the hand.
What?
I have the hand, right? Or it's in the...
I have the hand. You have the orb
That's
of
right.
demon summoning. Because it twitched and it got warm, and Eldrin was like, I don't want to put this hand near this really powerful thing.
Yeah. The orb's in the hole.
Yeah, the orb is in your hole.
Mm-hmm. So Gwar would just pause for a second. The hand.
What about the hand?
I think I know who it belongs to.
How could you possibly know that?
I know things sometimes.
No, I'm not saying you don't know things.
Yeah, he's...
It was a young elven man in my father's court. I remember I passed him in the court. He was speaking to my father, and he greeted me with a stump.
How long ago was this?
It's a long time ago. Yep. I mean, you're half elven, right? How old are you?
Me? 32. So this is before...
Well, no, wasn't the Night War 40 years ago?
No, 20.
20. Oh, you're young.
It started 20 years ago, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it ended when I was, like, 18 or 19.
Okay.
I would say this was probably just before the Night Wars, actually. So, yeah.
Okay.
About 20 years ago.
He's probably a little older than me now.
Can I tell as a cleric who has like healing stuff, like or with a medicine check, how old this decrepit hand is? I don't know if it would even be possible because it seemed magical to Eldrin, but like, could I do like a hand autopsy, a hand topsy?
I think it's hard to tell because you don't know when it was removed.
But I mean, I'm thinking like it's not all bone, right? There's
no
flesh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been preserved in some way, probably magically.
Okay,
weirdly warm.
Yeah, weirdly warm. Well, Gwar, something is keeping this hand preserved magically, obviously.
It's fucking magic shit that got us into this and got us through that mirror room.
And we brought it through those runes.
Should we bring it? Well, no, but it's not here. It's in another dimension. That's why we put it in the bag. That's what you told me. It's another dimension.
Right, but you're right. I understand, but it is in a dimension that exists also on our person. You could be right. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I thought that was the whole point of the bag. We would have just thrown it in Milo's backpack if it didn't have to do with that.
In most cases, yes, you're absolutely right. But in the idea of a deep-seated sort of whatever had locked away, we might have. In the idea of runes that are designed to seal something away, those date back way further than any understanding we have of the dimensional settings of a bag of holding. Or
so what do we go dispose of the hand and not bring it any further? Do we keep it?
I'm not sure, but something tells me we should hang on to it. It could be the key to something.
Well, it was the key to the first door.
I mean, something bigger.
I think it was the key to the first door.
What is this under this school? This is ridiculous.
I don't know if we're still under the school. One, we've been walking for a long time, but also like the weird Fae bullshit. We could have gone through that door and we may just be like in another realm.
Gwar, did you say that? Did you get an idea of the race of the figure?
Elven. Definitely elven.
Looks at Saren. Malavest.
Bless you.
No, Gwar, the Grinchelli's long dead brother.
Why would? Okay.
Oh, shit.
What if I turn off locate creature on my brother and try it with this hand instead?
I guess it's worth a shot.
I don't want to find the rest of them.
I think we might need to.
I think we might need to as well.
Nope.
What color eyes does Raylor have?
Wilbur, look at it from this perspective. If Grinchelli, who is an awful person,
A bitch.
found. I mean, she has to know, right? That's just, this seems on purpose.
She probably
100%.
did it.
Exactly.
She probably did it, and the next thing you know, it's gonna be a chopped up little wombat just left whatever.
Wilbur.
Wherever.
And we just unlocked it.
I look at Wilbur, and where's Wilbur right now?
In my arms.
Okay. I look at subsequently Eldrin and Wilbur, and I kind of stoop down to Wilbur because you're also tiny, and I say, Wilbur, you are the most powerful being in this group, other than maybe Broomhilda. You are going to be fine because we're not going to let anything happen to you. Also, you can hold your own more than any creature of your size I have ever seen, and also any other big creature that I've seen, and the medium ones. We go through there, we need you with us.
Saren, do you think you could... I don't want to take the chance of reaching out to Volmos, but maybe you could try Raylor again. Or is that too risky?
I mean, I already tried that and heard a weird voice. I feel like the same thing happened with Volmos. What if it was him?
I mean, there's no way they don't know we're coming at this point. But there's such a small chance that maybe we do have the drop on them that I don't want to ruin it by reaching out.
I can't believe I'm the wizard asking this question, but no one has a book or information on them that I haven't seen or anything, right?
Gwar has a book from my... I'm pretty sure Gwar has a book from my... oh my god, Marianne can't think. Place of origin's the worst way to put this. From my place of origin. It's the only word I can think of.
Okay. It's a weird way to put that.
Yeah, I know. It's just about I'm pretty sure it's just about Honoria and like our lineage. I don't think that's what you're looking for.
No,
but you said any book. So
I meant about the Mortimers.
What about that storybook that we found? Who took that? Was it Saren or Milo? The storybook with the that we found before we went and rescued that person that was probably Lahad. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
In the cage?
Yeah, it was like God damn it, what was it called?
In Brunte?
Must be Milo.
No, not in Brunte. In Colville. I can find it. I got this. Eldrin takes out a notebook.
Was it like when I found the jar of blood and the jar of magic?
I believe so. It was like a storybook, but maybe there's something. I don't know.
June 1st, 2022. If you need a date,
Let's see.
Somewhere around there.
June 1st, 2022.
I have it in my inventory, but
this helps us out. All right. Fairy Tales of Colville. It tells the tale of the Lady of Pox. A recognized figure of woman who is chained up. I don't know if that had anything to do with anything, but that's a book that I know we have.
No, but I love the hustle there, the Lady of Pox. That's right.
Mm-hmm. And Gwar also has a book from a magical book from Zaris, but that doesn't matter. It's just
it's my first magic book or something. Yeah,
my first magic book. Yeah. Okay, you look at it, the author says Melivis Mortimer on it.
We don't. Oh, and Saren has a book from Zaris about the fall of Cerilius.
Yeah, by Melissa.
We don't say that out loud.
That's true.
So yeah. Eldrin looks around and says, I mean, we don't do a lot of reading in this group.
Okay, that's fair. I should be the one to have it, so I don't...
I mean, you can't do everything on your own. I don't think you should take this on yourself. There's plenty of things that we all can blame ourselves for it, but you shouldn't blame yourself for something that's not your fault.
I wasn't blaming myself. I just...
Yeah, like Saren has the wrong book, and Eldrin doesn't even have a book, and Milo has a different book, and I have a different
I wasn't saying that. I wasn't trying to...
I have this book that's Prayers of Persona.
I'm blaming all of us for having the wrong books. I'm not saying anything about you, Brunhilde. I think you're great.
I mean, do we just keep moving forward?
We can.
I think we
Or
always
we
need to
can.
move forward.
Do we need to do it like whimsically?
I don't. I mean, Grincelli's not. She's not. Fuck me.
Right now?
Well, that's good to know.
She's. I was just about to say she's not an Eladrin, which would be a Fey.
Right.
Elf. But Eladrins can change their form. That's what.
I mean, what's the chances that we've stumbled onto another mystery within the school that's related to the things that we're looking for? And I'm asking that not rhetorically. Is there a good chance of it, or is there not? Are we on the wrong path?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Knew we should have checked out that spiral staircase.
My offer still stands of taking a trip into the ethereal plane and scoping out the entire school. It would mean that you guys aren't doing much for a while, but I can do that, and I would be pretty much hidden.
You would be safe?
I mean, safe from things here. Maybe not so much on the ethereal plane, which is where Wilbur met all of the primordials.
Huxley speaks up at this point. First off, I guess we're all going to assume that we took out the right person. Huh?
Well, I think it's too late to decide if, we didn't.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm glad you brought it up. I really, I feel like we just skipped past it. But yeah, as I've been thinking about it, I feel like we are where we're at, whether we are the people who walked into the room originally or not.
I mean, I am Eldrin, and I know that, and that's enough for me, at least.
Are you nervous, Milo?
Yep, we got the right one.
I don't know if that's right.
Milo's always
definitely
nervous.
Milo.
I think you guys are missing the opportunity here.
The opportunity of what? You need to speak plainly with me. I think you should know that by now.
The opportunity that we have an enemy of our enemy, apparently.
But that would mean that we killed one of our friends.
Why do you say that?
Because we killed the other copies of us.
No,
so if we haven't...
no. You're not understanding what I'm saying. There's no clear evidence that we had killed the wrong person, and until I see that, you're all not a danger from me right now. I'm talking about the Mortimers. If Grincelli is locking her brother down here, then this person is an enemy of our enemy.
Wait, so...
We have the hand.
We're thinking that Grincelli is doing this? So we're going to entertain the theory that they're not working together, that her brother somehow...
A prisoner too.
A prisoner. A prisoner, I suppose, but not in the sense of... Someone as horrible as Grincelli, if she is keeping someone locked away, I don't want to even imagine how bad they are.
Or how good they are.
Or how good they are.
Yeah, it could be that they're good.
Then who was it that spoke to me when I spoke to Volmos? He didn't sound good.
I mean, people...
Would have been Dave?
What?
Bob? I don't know. Could have been anybody, right?
The first, second time, maybe third time you guys ran into me, you thought I was the enemy?
Okay, well, yeah, but you didn't breathe creepily into my mind and say, "Good luck, princess. I'm waiting for you." Like, that's not something you say if you're a good person.
Well, I mean, if you were locked in a basement for who knows how long.
I mean, I have trouble talking with people, and I even know that was the wrong inflection to use with me.
Maybe he doesn't. Who knows
or
how
maybe
long he's been locked down here.
You're not really Huxley, and you're trying to sow discord right now.
Yeah, maybe he's really bored.
I
Or
mean,
he's
someone's
just really
finally
exhausted.
talking sense there as well. Seriously, guys, none of us know that we're the right version of ourselves, right? We don't know definitively for sure.
I mean,
I think
Brunhilde kissed Milo, and that's not normal, so you think that's proof.
Okay. I mean, we can save that for another time. All probability, at least half of us are the right ones.
I know
kissed Milo.
The fake Eldrin had the wrong hand or the wrong scar.
Yeah, and didn't our other selves just kind of explode?
Yeah, and we wouldn't have exploded if it was us. If it was us. That's not how death works.
That's how illusions work.
Yeah, until those ones were illusions.
We killed the illusions, right?
Or we're still in it. Or I'm
Stop
still
it.
in it.
I don't like that. That is ridiculous. I don't like that. That is not rational.
Gwar also doesn't get knocked out when I hit him with a slingshot, but he did because I knocked him out for a second time.
I pinched Noros really hard.
I kiss Milo.
Okay.
Does Noros say anything?
Is Huxley having an existential crisis?
I don't know how you think Huxley is. Huxley's the only one that's, I mean, paranoia, yes, but
no,
yeah. Brunhilde says enough when Gwar kisses Milo.
Also, when I pinch Noros really hard, does he say anything?
I think he, honey, not the time. Oh, ow.
Ow.
Excellent.
As Brunhilde separates.
Yeah. You felt pain, you're real.
Gwar and I, you just see Milo go.
And Brunhilde has a hand on your face.
All right,
that's enough.
Arms Milo.
I think
enough.
that we are
Good day for Milo.
The plot of what we're doing. Milo, you can't make out with everyone. I'm sorry.
I don't like that you assume that I need that rule, and I also don't like that it's a rule.
Well, maybe either Milo does need that.
No, Milo knows consent, Huxley. Do not talk to him that way.
I am talking to a Milo.
You know what? All we have to work with right now are the people here, and so I'm just gonna move forward thinking that everyone is who they're supposed to be.
Fine.
I can't deal with the alternative right now.
Yeah. I agree with Eldrin. I mean, Huxley's not necessarily wrong, but this is who we have.
I think we need to move forward.
I still don't feel him. He's not within 1,000 feet of us.
I kind of liked your idea of trying to do the locate creature on the hand.
Yes. The problem is that I'm not familiar with whoever this hand belongs to, so it really will be up to persona if this would work. Because normally I have to be very familiar, but I've never had someone's body part when I've done it, so it might work.
I can consult with Bahamut and Celeste as well if you need a little extra help.
I'll take anything at this point.
I'm not as familiar with cleric spells, but in the idea of general divination, I think having a beloved body part, very missed body part of an individual would be pretty substantial.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I couldn't just say Maleficist or whatever his name is, and then if I've never seen him and locate him, but I mean, if I'm holding on to this part of this person, technically I'm familiar with them.
Well, historically you could. It's been done before, but...
Oh, well, great. Not by me.
Easier to find people when I'm holding their hand.
That's very sweet, Milo.
Sorry, Milo. Brunhilde still had a hand on
She's
you.
still on you.
Sorry.
All right, well, are we sure that... I mean, I think the problem is that if this person is not within 1,000 feet, I'm wasting more resources. And if this person is with Volmos, then I'm wasting a resource for no reason, because Volmos will ping, or whatever the correct term in this world is, when
ping
I'm
now.
close enough. It's ping.
Yeah.
As soon as I get closer, it goes ping.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It hurts in my head.
I mean, the only other option I can think of is, well, so option A, we continue doing what we're doing, assuming that everybody is everybody, looking at Huxley. For now. Or B, we switch over to trying to talk to what may be the architect of this whole thing. For clarity's sake, if this is their work, they're extremely strong illusionist. So just be aware.
I hate illusionists.
I always found choosing one specific subject would be...
I just don't like I don't like that they can make me think that something's real that isn't, that is not. I don't like that.
Would the other Eldrin like that?
No, she wouldn't, because it's stupid, and
okay.
I was gonna make a smart statement and I can't think, Huxley.
Right, not helpful.
While this is happening, I'm praying to Bahamut and also consulting with Celeste.
Okay. Roll me a religion check.
Yep.
The other option is to try to interact with the hand in some way. This might seem... This is probably a bad idea, but if we were to break a finger...
I mean, it was oddly warm and twitchy when it shouldn't be.
Might just anger the puzzle maker here.
How long has it been, Joe, since we first broke off from... since I first cast Locate Creature? It was after Milo started making his scene. It hasn't been that long, right?
I would say it's been... how long does that last, Locate Creature?
An hour.
I would say we're nearing it, for sure.
Okay, so Eldrin is going to suggest... She'll say, why don't we keep moving forward until my spell trying to locate my brother ends. It's going to end in the next 15 minutes, probably. And then we can reevaluate if it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I got a 24 on my religion check. Natural 19.
What would you like to ask?
I'm going to do what I normally do with Bahamut. I'm going to ask for guidance and discernment. So Gwar would say, please, you have guided me thus far. Help me help my friends. We are stuck and not sure what to do from here, but we need to find our way through this labyrinth and find a way to save Eldrin's brother. What path do we take?
In this moment, you see the area around Huxley. You all see this. You see the area around Huxley blur, crackle. Huxley instinctively kind of actually, I think he rushes forward and stands behind Mile like he's going to push him in. The area fizzes. And for a moment, you see steps leading upward. This is the way you came. And an archway that has purple runes on it. The path ahead you see a silver orb of light extending down from the top part right underneath the archway leading down the stairs, and starts to kind of travel down the stairs with you. Gwar, you get from this that two things. Most importantly, the path out of here is forward. And secondly, you guys haven't gotten that far. You get a feeling that the illusion crackled and broke for a second, showing that you are in whatever room it was when you walked down from the original entrance.
I relay that information to the group.
I turn to Saren when he does that, and I say, Saren, you, with those glasses, you can't see that? The ones that go into the ethereal? I'm guessing she can't, Joe, but...
Saren, you take them off and you put them on, you see no difference.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no difference. I don't know.
I turn to Brumhilda and I say, I don't understand, though. Those glasses are supposed to show things that can't be seen. It's supposed to be like true sight. Can the Fade do something beyond that?
No, I mean, the item, it works. I made it. Let me see.
No, I understand that.
Saren, do you give the glasses?
Yeah.
I mean, they work.
Yeah, she
could see through the wall, but
that's why I'm asking Brumhilda, is can Sylvans do something that makes it so that true sight doesn't work?
Can one of you do something invisible, something that would...
I go invisible. I cast invisibility.
Okay. Puts the glasses on. Gwar, as you go invisible, puts the glasses on, still doesn't see you.
Can you see me? Huxley, can you see me?
Okay, the only logical explanation is that we're all trapped in a room in our own heads, and everything that we do is just a mental projection.
Or my
because these work.
Is greater than your glasses.
I mean, I'm not in a room in my own head. If I was, I wouldn't be able to physically touch myself, Huxley.
Unless there was an illusion that was so good that you would be able to, that you should feel your own body, so you feel your own body.
I undo my invisibility and I say, I think we're in the same room we were when we first came in.
So I think then we need to keep moving forward, at least.
Yes. The only way out of this is through. That's what Bahamut said to me.
We're fucking around in someone's mind right now.
So let's fuck it up.
I guess the only way to get to the edge of the illusion is to do things for which we don't have a reference for. We gotta do new shit.
Eldrin's frustrated and grabs Huxley and kisses him on the lips. And then pushes him away and says, "Did you feel that?"
God, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's not something you would normally think about. Poor Wilbur's between us.
I'm most mad that I just got sandwiched in that nonsense.
Full Gaston sandwich.
And I say, and I'm sure that's not something that you have been thinking about, so.
Not even a little bit. No.
That wouldn't be in your little mind prison, so.
Yeah, because we're not in mine.
Like I would kiss you in mine.
What?
What are you talking about?
Okay. I think it's good to know that anything that we think that we're doing.
Eldrin's like.
It's so petty. I love it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Norris,
like that does anything. Like in real life, does that do anything?
No,
yeah.
no. And then she goes, Norris, can you kiss me so I can get this feeling off of
No.
me?
Hey,
Yeah.
next time, can you just say, "Hey, I'm gonna kiss Huxley"? That was just a wave of emotions just went through me there.
Oh.
I kiss Noros.
Come on, man. Come on now. Roll me an athletics check. Oh God, I rolled a 2.
Hey, his athletics is pretty high. It's
Yeah, but he kind of wants it.
Just,
he does
just,
kind of want him.
It's a 21.
just to make Eldrin's mad. Just to make Eldrin mad. Yeah. Come on, man. Stop. Oh. Does that.
Did you feel that?
For the sake of clarifying, yes, I did.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
shit.
you felt nothing, so there's no reason for me to be jealous because I know that you love me and you only want to kiss me.
I just said a wave of emotions. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Yes, I'm in.
You're right. No, I apologize. You have talked to me before how I need to not dismiss your emotions, and all emotions are
Whoa.
valid.
Let's not. Nope, not right now. Not right now.
Oh, is the emotion now embarrassment? I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Can we go
Well,
forward, please?
Gwar,
Eldrin
you still.
said that very earnestly too.
I
She's
know.
trying to
It's
understand.
like, no, nope. What are you doing?
Okay.
Stop it.
We're embarrassed now. Okay, we'll stop.
I raise my halberd. Forward!
Beautiful. You hit the top of the, the dungeon thing. Ding!
You break your halberd.
You break your halberd forever. It's broken. It's broken forever.
Sorry, Celeste. My bad.
It's just.
She kind of deserves it.
No.
Somebody take it for-
The silver ball of light is still waiting down below. So you guys descend to the stairs.
As we're walking, I mentioned to Norris, and I know Sarah can hear, but I go, if only I hadn't wasted that talk with Persona, he probably could have helped us in this situation.
Just looks at Eldrin.
I'm gonna be Noros for a second. Yeah, cool, beautiful. Noros. What talk?
Oh, when I told you about it when I spoke with Persona, and he said
Honey,
he was
you-
going to help us, Saren.
You talk to Persona literally every day. Wait, oh.
No, the time when he literally talked about, he said something about, that he's always watching. He used your line, and you were asleep when I told you about it, but you had woken up.
Then I remember.
Remember when everyone was really making me angry? Because that doesn't always happen. I was really upset that day. Because no one
Gwar,
seemed
do you
to
see
recognize...
the silver ball of light?
Yes, I'm trying to walk toward it.
Okay, just making sure we're all seeing the
I
same.
mean, yeah, we
illusion.
can talk about emotions all we want and that they're all valid, but I would like to talk about the fact that you need to listen to me.
I'm listening. I'm just trying to follow this silver ball of light down steps that I had to walk backwards before to try to fight myself, but I couldn't see myself. There's a lot going on. Okay,
I look at Wilbur with this face and I'm like, he needs to listen to me more.
Yeah. It's hard to look at that.
Yeah.
You're right, sis.
We high five.
You guys head down. There is a moment of, I think, for pretty much everyone, where you see more of the same. It's another hallway, and you. So I think there's just like an audible groan.
I hate mazes.
Milo's gonna find like a small rock or bead or something in his pocket and throw it at the silver orb. See if he can hit it.
Okay, just goes right through. Actually, as you throw it, yeah, I think it goes right through. But Milo, you do notice. I'll say, roll me a perception check, DC 25.
I don't even know if that's possible.
Sure, it is.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I got it.
Do you guys know
14.
14?
He's got
Wait,
it.
no, hold up. I've got it. I've got inspiration. Let me.
Do you want to use it on that?
Do you really?
I mean, I'm
It's
not
your
going to
choice.
remember again.
It's your choice.
Let me get an actual die.
It's very on brand for Milo to waste his inspiration.
That sounds deeper than it needed to.
I mean, we've been here before, haven't we?
You said 25?
25.
Crap. No. That was a dirty 20.
Cool.
I love it.
Yeah, you throw it. It sails kind of like straight through. You hear just like tick, 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 tick.
Why
And
are
then
we throwing rocks?
I don't know. We're following this orb, and it led us to another hallway. I figured, like, hey, it's fairies and shit. Maybe we don't need to follow the orb. Maybe we got to catch it or something. Like it's a butterfly. I don't know.
Okay.
Gwar, I don't think you've clarified that like you know that orb is for you.
Oh, I guess I don't think I even realized it was, because I just relayed that there was a silver orb and then we're supposed to go through it, to continue to go through. I take the lead and I follow the orb.
Cool. You got it. I think you were all for the record, for clarity's sake. I think you were all following the orb. Milo threw a rock at the orb to make sure that the orb was real, or trying to kind of figure out if there was any sort of situation.
Yeah.
Because there was no clarification, I think, from Gwar of like, that's okay, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or yeah, and I think Milo was trying to see if like, hey, if I hit that thing, does it trigger anything?
Mhm.
Like,
So I bet that I would just be like, no, Milo, Bahamut sent this to us to guide the way. Let's follow it.
And stop trying to trigger things, Milo.
but it's a lot of hallway.
No, I completely agree. I hate everything about this and everything about what's been going on, and if it wasn't my own brother, I would have abandoned this.
If you
Sorry, Saren, I know it's your friend.
if you could.
Okay.
So I'm just saying. If you as you are all talking, Gwar, you said you're taking the lead?
Yeah.
You hear the sound of the unmistakable, something that there is no role for Gwar, because Gwar has heard this sound possibly more often than he's liked. It's always met with excitement, aggression. You hear the sound of a sword being unsheathed. Shh. You hear the sound of armored footsteps approaching as you see a figure, the white plumage, black knight's helmet, large white fire marking on it as it is rushing towards you. And we're going to take a 10-minute break. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes. All right. I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Let's go.
I'm scared.
You roll initiative.
Yeah, Joe.
I am.
Leave us out of it.
I will do just that.
That's what Wilbur says. Leave me out of this.
15.
18.
I'll check in with you guys on this. We'll go through it that way. Okay. Oops. It's even hard to see there. Saturation 10. OBS is weird.
I am anxious.
All right, we'll work with that for now. Sorry guys, it looks great in real life on here. I don't know why it's really purplifying. Yeah.
It's purple like the eyes, except now you're going to be like, no, it's green, guys.
Oh, let me switch to green real quick.
Hello? Oh, there we go. Sorry.
Actually, maybe this would help. Is that better? Is that worse? Is that the same? It's more purple, but it's also more light. Yeah, we'll keep it like this for now. All right, cool. All right. Saren, what'd you get? 18. Gwar, what'd you get?
15.
Wilbur, what'd you get?
17.
All right. Elgin, what'd you get?
16 for me and 6 for Noros.
Okay, I'll roll for Huxley. Huxley rolled really bad considering initiative is a big thing for him.
So it is as well for Norris. He gets to roll with advantage, and I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Milo got an 8.
Oh, no. Yeah, I guess I must have been thinking about another character. That might have been Gutter that had that. Okay, Milo got an 8.
And we got Brunhilde.
Thank you.
What did Huxley get?
Huxley got an 11.
Oh, so before Milo.
Milo, one more time, what'd you get?
8.
8. Okay, cool. And then lastly, Brunhilde. Okay. Natural 18 on the die.
Oh my god. So what does that put her before Saren?
Her initiative is crazy high.
Oh, so yes.
Yeah, I think it's a thing for the the witch subclass that you get to add your intelligence modifier to your initiative. So she is 24.
Wow. So I have it written down, and I don't have a bad guy in here, so obviously they don't get to go. Right, yeah.
That's how that works, yes.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. We haven't fought in a while.
Just each other.
Just each other. And then making out with each other, too.
16 for a bad guy.
Okay. Wait, so did someone else? Oh, I got 16. What's his dex?
Be +2, I believe.
It's +1, so he goes before me.
There's just one, right?
That you
For
see
now.
right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna bleed through the walls.
I'm sure we're about to get fucking ambushed.
Or this is an illusion and it's Gwar's brother and it's gonna be really sad for him.
Oh, if it's up to Huxley, it's just all in our head. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. The only way to know for sure is to kiss him.
And ask him if he felt that.
Did you feel that? But every time you see that, you got to do it like a romance novel. Did you feel that?
Either that or like the first
Are we
part of
alone?
or the first part of Down with the Sickness. Did you feel that?
Or that, yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
All right, let's put these guys in order. It's Brumhilda's turn first. Someone roll me a d20 for Brumhilda.
I can't.
I got it.
That was a 14.
Wow. Beautiful. Brumhilda is gonna do something.
Ooh.
Blame it on Mike's lag.
Yeah.
I got a 15, so
Oh, damn.
I know.
Do you feel that?
Chun.
Not yet.
She's gonna do Old Faithful. She's gonna cast haste on you, Gwar.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I think before we all start attacking, I'm gonna say White Flame Knight coming! Get behind me!
Beautiful.
Eldrin at that says, I'm already behind you.
Then stay behind me!
Amazing.
With haste, you get an extra attack, right?
Extra action that you can use for
Yeah.
mostly everything.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Get comments. I'm like, you're too old.
What was that?
What?
Who's too old? I'm so confused.
I'm sure it was Miranda. I see that face.
Yeah, that was my bad.
We opened a video on accident.
Wilbur's a little scamp.
You're too old.
Cool.
Get off your crystal, Wilbur.
Saren, you are next, but I would like you to give me a perception check, please.
22.
Okay, cool. You see shadows of figures that seem to crisscross from each other that you can just barely make out. That like it's I think you see like very similar sort of shapes. They look like they're possibly other knights. They seem to cross each other, and in the far distance, it's about 80 feet away, I believe. Saren, it is your turn.
She's gonna yell out, "Watch out for more of them! I see shadows." Should we try that walking backwards thing again? And she says that as she's like kind of backing up, but she sends off her hummingbird dart specifically to like zoom around and try to hit this guy in the back.
Okay.
Like the back of the neck or something.
Cool. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll, please.
That is a 30.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll hit.
Now I get to roll my 1d4.
Nice.
3, 8, 9, 11 piercing, I believe. Yeah, 11 piercing. Oh. I did say she was kind of moving backwards, but can she actually, like, move at all? Or would she have just been, like... Does it count if she, like, moves her head? So I was gonna say she could, steady aim.
I mean, that just gives you advantage on the attack you already made.
Yeah. Which would give me sneak attack, correct?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah, it's better a little bit.
I just want to use my new dice. I got new d6s.
Sweet.
Okay. So that was already 8. And that is 10, 14, 18, 28.
Nice.
I like the new dice.
28 points of damage
Mm-hmm.
from a D4 weapon. I love it.
Yep. 28
What the-
plus 8. Plus the original 8.
God,
Okay.
how?
What's your sneak attack up to now?
76.
Oh
Yeah, there
my
it is.
God.
There it is.
Yeah.
Shit.
I didn't actually roll any 6s. I rolled a lot of 4s, but my 6s have little skulls on them now.
Beautiful.
Love that.
Sorry guys, I need to find something that's going to be very important to this fight.
I got this for the battle.
Oh,
I
I
like it.
love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Did you get that at
That
the
is
Ren
so
Fair?
cool.
I did, yeah.
Nice.
Is that a dragon skeleton?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Lich dragon.
That funky dragon.
That funky dragon. Okay. All right. One more time. 32 points of damage on White Plume.
I think 36. You said 28 plus 8,
36.
right?
36.
Yeah,
Cool.
36.
All right. Awesome. As you send that out, and then there's this, as it seems to slam right into the back, but you see this, you see the knight kind of gets launched forward a little bit as it turns its head slightly and starts to kind of continue forward. Anything else?
That is all.
All right.
Wilbur, do you want to be put down? Or do you want to stay in my arms?
Wilbur, do you want me to put down? Do you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
just end it here?
Do you want to end
First
it
we
here?
put him in a cage, now we're gonna put him down.
Just
That's
take me
fine.
out so that this white plume
Yeah.
motherfucker doesn't.
Yeah. You'd rather it be me.
I assume you put Wilbur down.
Yeah, okay.
Just letting me, you guys.
Mhm.
I feel like that's part of initiative order.
Yeah. Putting,
And I'm setting you down.
Yeah. Okay. It is now Wilbur's turn.
Okay, well now that I'm down and I'm free to move my little wombat arms, first I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark because that's my jam.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out longbow, and I'm gonna make sure that I load some twigs on it, and I'm gonna aim. Stop it, D&D Beyond. I'm gonna aim right at this dude. So I'll have to, I guess, probably step off to the side too, huh?
Yeah. This hallway, by the way, is 15 feet wide. It's stretched out a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, it's 15. Sorry, 20 feet wide. Man, I'm nice. 20 feet wide.
All right. Well, I'm aiming for the exact little area where I can see just a little hole in the armor that covers his face, and that's going to be a 26 to hit.
Okay, 26 hits.
Okay. Now all the math that I get nervous about doing.
Twig blights, mount up.
And sorry. That's gonna be 10 of damage.
10 total with the Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Bless him.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Did you guys hear that?
No,
Mm-mm.
Okay, good.
I
Making
just
sure.
saw you.
No, we saw it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And then I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
That one is a 24 to hit.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Ooh. Another 5 of damage total.
With the Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Okay.
You heard me
Uh,
right.
So total 15.
I'm
Is that
rolling
right?
real well for the attacks. Yeah.
Okay. right. All right. Figure is still up as you shoot 2 shots. One seems to kind of like open up the space of the visor as you send another one through right after it as it kind of collides in. Did you do your swarm keeper damage too?
Yes. I would like to imagine that the twig blights have infiltrated his helmet and are just slowly stabbing away at his jaw.
Yeah.
And his carotid artery.
Yep. Just
I like that.
you see inside the helmet, one takes another one's arm, breaks it off its body, and uses it as a dagger to stab into the other one. And they're all cheering. They're fine with it. Yeah, beautiful.
If you guys think about it, I just have twig blights reproducing on me at all times.
Ugh.
Attack lice.
Yeah.
Twiggy sex. All right. Cool. Wilbur, anything else on your turn?
No, that's gonna end my turn for now.
Okay. Elgin, you said the knight
The
beat your.
Yeah. My dex is only 1 and his was 2.
Just going to forward. Gwar, you have your halberd out, correct?
I do.
Okay. So it's coming within 10 feet of you. Do you want an opportunity attack or?
I absolutely do.
Go for it.
That's a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Hell yeah. And my D10. There's my D10. There's my D10. That is 10 damage.
Okay. How do you want to kill this thing?
In my rage from seeing a Knight of the White Flame, I start to crackle with like purple and silver energy with my eldritch energy, and I see him advancing toward my friends, and I'm like, "Not this time!" And I raise my halberd and swing it across and decapitate him.
We see the helmet go skittering across the floor, and the body fall down. You do not see any blood coming out from the creature. But that would end its turn for sure. It is now Elgin's turn.
So this creature is down.
Yeah, I'll say feel free to like ask me to roll any checks or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I would want to roll perception to see if I can sense that anyone else is around, or is that investigation?
And Saren did say the shadows, like she mentioned the shadows.
Yeah,
Okay.
that there are others.
And that makes me
Further
think
up
of, okay. Oh, shadows. Okay, all I could think of is the scary shadows that almost took half my life when we fought in Venrona.
Those are in the
Okay.
case right now. You want me to get them out?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Okay.
So I can see the shadows, but I can't see them.
So what Saren saw was figures passing by each other in the far distance. They're already gone.
So, I mean,
But
guys,
what
do you
happened?
wanna-
What happened right in front of you was Gwar stabbed at this knight. The knight, decapitated this knight. The helmet went flying, and the body has fallen down to the ground. You do not see any blood escaping from the armor.
And there's no way for me to tell if this is like an undead or anything, right?
Like I said, like anything you think Elgin's trying to do, you can either tell me or say I want to roll this check. That's totally fine.
I want to try and ascertain if this thing needs to be hit more or something done to it more, if it's dead.
Okay, cool. I would say for that, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Okie dokie. Okay. That would be 26.
26. The 26, as you look down into the armor, you do not see a body in it.
So it's like animated armor.
Mhm.
Do I see a blood seal? Just kidding. That's a joke from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh my god, we killed Alphonse.
No! Okay. With that in mind, then. I'm gonna, just to see if anything happens, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this thing. Just in case for some reason it still can be up. So they have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC?
It is.
That's interesting. I like that a lot.
Where is it? Where's my wisdom save throw?
And he's Hunter's Mark too, so doesn't he have disadvantage on wisdom saves?
It's 17.
Checks.
Oh, checks. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 17.
17 is the DC?
Yeah.
Okay, it fails.
Okay, so it's gonna take 3d12 damage.
Ooh.
Dang it.
Necrotic damage. Because it's already taken damage, right? Yep. If it's missing any of its hit points, it takes that extra. So, let's see. I don't even know what a d12 looks like. It's been so long. We're just gonna do it on this.
It's like a D20 but with 8 fewer sides.
I rolled... Oh my god! I rolled 33.
Hell yeah.
I rolled a 10, a 11, and a 12.
Wow. 33? Okay.
On a freaking cantrip.
God damn. Okay. Cool. It seems
Elvis,
to
I'm messing around.
It seems to take that damage.
Okay. Cool. That's all I will do, because it's all I can do.
Okay. Nice. It is now Gwar's turn. Huxley is on deck.
If we're still attacking this thing, I would say, as a continuation of the crackling of the eldritch energy from my body, I would say that like from there, I see it fall. I see the Toll the Dead from Eldrin. It takes the damage. I fire at it with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I like it. It's at your feet, so if you want to just take a, move 5 feet back, so you're not having to do. Well, actually, it's so. No, I think you're. So you have disadvantage on a ranged attack when you're within 5 feet. You have disadvantage when you're shooting a ranged attack on a prone creature.
Oh, well then I'll save it. I'll just keep crackling and hit it with my halberd.
Okay,
I'll just do that instead.
you got it.
That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit, and you'll have advantage on these attacks as it's prone.
Right. That is another 10 damage.
Okay.
Gonna chop at it again. And, nat 20. I got a crit. Yay.
Nice.
So that is 14 plus another 6. That's 20 damage. And then I have a third attack. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna smite because I got a crit. So I'm gonna smite. Let's see. I'm gonna smite at 2nd level. So that is 3d8. It's been a while since I've had to smite.
It's still max damage plus the roll.
Yeah.
So it depends. It depends on what level you smite at.
2nd level.
It would be, I believe it's just 2d8. Wait, so you,
Sorry, it's been a while.
it should say it on your sheet.
I know. I'm looking.
We got time. Honestly, we're good.
Okay. Where's my divine smite? Where'd it go? There's the aura protection. Both spells.
Actually, I'll look at Huxley's stuff as we're doing
There it is. Okay. It's 2d8 for level 1 plus 1d8 extra for each spell higher. So I was right. 3d8.
it. Okay.
Okay. So that's max damage.
And then you roll those
So
3d8s.
So 3d8 is 24. 4, 4, and 7. 8 plus 7, 15. So 15 plus 24, 39.
Okay.
And then I have a third attack because I've got haste on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I will hit him again. That is another nat 20.
Okay.
Holy crap. Okay, so let's see. So that's d10, so 14 plus 9. So that's 23 damage. And I will bonus action. Yeah, I'll just do Polearm Master.
Okay. 23 points of damage?
23 more points of damage. Plus, let's see, and then I roll that to hit. That is only a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
And then that's a 1d4 plus 4. That is max damage, so 8.
Okay. Nice. All right. So, Gwar, you slice into this thing once, twice, 3 times. I'll say the third time you, with that, that second nat 20 that you got, you slice in and you bend the armor inward from its back as this is, and you see that as you're doing that, you're attacking a suit of armor. So all of that damage, I'm racking it up. It is damage, but at this point, Gwar, as you kind of like step back and look, you see it is a bent in metal armor without a head. I'd say it's probably like its sword is probably out of its hand.
Yeah.
It's on the ground. It looks about as dead as a suit of armor could be.
So, I think that like seeing the night wave, the night of the wave flame, seeing all that is like it's just pure reaction on my part. So, I'm just like wailing on this thing because I'm just freaked out.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone roll me a anything else on your turn.
No, that's it.
You got it. Cool. Someone roll me a d20 for Huxley.
Want me to, guys?
20.
Oh, damn it.
Sarah, you rolled that 20?
I did.
Okay.
On the Raylor dice. Yeah.
I was muted. I was right there.
Let's see what I would have gotten for him.
It was going to be a 15 though, so let's go with the
It would
20.
have been a 3. It would have been a 3.
Huxley is running by going, seems like you guys have that. That was for you right there. As you see him run off into the darkness. And you hear a shit, and you see a flash of light. And that's it. It is now Norris's turn. No, that can't be right. Milo, it is your turn. Then it's Norris's turn.
Milo's gonna go and find the helmet that fell off the suit of armor. Yeah, he's gonna grab it and follow towards where Huxley went. He's gonna follow down the hallway.
What's your movement speed?
45.
Okay, cool.
You guys, odds or evens?
Well, let me show you what you're looking at here. Okay, so you now see that's a little better. Cool. I think these points to the person that's doing something. Okay. I gotta pay close attention to this. Give me 1 second. But Milo, as you are running up, the darkness seems to kind of expand out in front of you as you see Huxley holding out his mechanical arm like a gun and is pointing south. Sorry. No. Is pointing... Yeah. Yep. Is pointing south at a... oh. Let's see that. Let me drag it down a little bit. There we go. At another knight right in the corner there. As you run up, Huxley yells to you, "I think I missed."
Oh shit.
Bloody.
Yeah. As Milo gets to Huxley, he's gonna put the helmet on.
Okay.
That's what the odds or evens was for, but
I love it. He yells as he see. So in Huxley's perspective, runs out into the darkness, yells, "Oh shit!" Shoots at one of the knights. This one has a yellow plume to it. Hears someone coming up behind him, and yells, "I think I missed!" and turns and sees for a second just
a white plume.
He immediately turns it towards you. Oh my god!
Just a little guy.
With his, and this is just for color, but with his quarterstaff, Milo's just gonna gently push the gun away from aiming at him.
You got it. So that was your full movement. So that's where 45 feet gets you.
Yeah. Okay. I ran up there with him. Yeah, I think I don't know. Milo's gonna use his slingshot. That's the only real range. Well, no. No, he's gonna use his. Yeah, it's about the same. He's gonna use He's gonna throw some of his darts at this.
Okay. What's the range for the darts?
It is 20 or 60.
Yeah, you might be able to hit with 60.
Okay.
So 20 is the normal range, 60 is with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So this is your full movement right now.
Yeah.
So you still can bonus action step of the wind, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess how far apart? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45. Oh, so I'm about 50 feet. Yeah, I'll do step of the wind, and I'll come up to the that corner,
Okay.
right? Just southwest of southwest of Yeah, there you go.
Right there.
Can I take like half cover on that corner? Like,
honestly, if you're using Step of the Wind, you can step out, do your shot, and then move back.
Yeah,
So yeah,
good call. So yeah, and then I guess with that, yeah, Milo's gonna throw one of his darts at the at this knight.
Go for it.
That was a 19 to hit.
19 misses.
19 misses. Oh. All right. Damn. All right. He's got one more. Left hand. That is a 28 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah, you guys are saying you guys are going on 19. You guys are rolling 28s. Get out of here.
Hey. We're just little dudes.
It's just little guys.
And that was 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. Okay. Cool.
And then he's gonna tuck back behind the corner.
You got it.
Just draw the aggro and leave Huxley in the middle of the intersection.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. As you do, I want to give you an opportunity here. Go give me a perception check.
What is my perception? This is my perception. That was 19.
Great. I'll say that's enough. As you go to hide, I think you kind of turn and put your body up against as you see another figure behind Huxley.
With the 19 perception, do we see the orb anymore?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, that's Milo.
You got it. All right, so it is now Nora's turn.
Question though. Sorry if I completely missed this. Did Gwar do his hasted actions?
Yes.
Okay, I totally missed it. Okay.
Yeah, I did my extra attack.
Okay. So, Norris is next to me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So Norris can't really get anywhere where he will be able to see what Milo's seeing, right? Because he only has 30 feet.
I mean, he can dash and maybe make it.
But then he can't do anything.
Yeah.
That's a little... He'll move 30 feet forward to make his way to Huxley and Milo, but
making his way. Milo's gonna call back and say, "There's more dudes up here."
So the suit of armor that took my damage, that then Gwar pummeled.
And Milo's wearing the helmet of.
I'm trying to think if it would be worth it for Norris to stab it with the Bident to see if he can get the stats on it. But if it's not anything in it anymore, it doesn't work, right?
Oh, I don't know if you've ever used that.
I've used the Bident.
Have
before.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
No. I mean for the factor of getting stats from.
No. Yeah, I've used it a couple times.
Okay.
Cool. I can't. My character's sheet's not opening right now, so I can't look at how that works. D&D Beyond decided to crash right now.
I'll take a look on my side.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So on his way, I guess, on his way to his 30 feet, he'll stab at the suit of armor on the ground with a Bident.
Beautiful.
And I'm sure I need to roll to hit, right?
Yes. But you have advantage.
So that's a 24. So yeah, he'll do that. It does 1d6 plus 6 piercing. I don't know if that matters at this point. Wait, is that a 1 or 6? Okay, cat butt is 1. Cat face is 6. Okay. So he did 12 piercing damage. And he will use that feature in the Bident to learn all of its stats. And I wish I could open it. I'm sorry, I can't at the moment.
That's okay. I got it.
Okay,
so
perfect.
it's twice per long rest. When you hit a target with the Bident, you may learn damage vulnerabilities, damage resistances, damage immunities, and condition immunities. Man, I gave you guys gold at the beginning of this campaign. That is
and you let an NPC use this, so I appreciate
it. That's crazy. Okay, cool. So here's I'm not trying to tell you this to troll you at all. This is actually very important information. As Noros stabs in, I think there's a moment like Noros like does so in like passing by and like looks at you, Eldrin, and then like does another stab.
Yeah, well, he has 2 actions, so yeah,
cool.
That makes sense.
So that makes sense. He's getting nothing. Not an idea of like, oh, this creature has no vulnerabilities, resistance, damage immunities, and condition immunities. He's getting absolutely 0.
So he did cast it then. He just got nothing from it.
Yeah, I think he cast it once, obviously.
Okay. He cast it twice just to make sure.
Like when he stabbed it, he stabbed it and it was like that can't be right, and he stabbed it again, but he only cast it once.
Second charge.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. No, so I think he probably would relay that then.
Yeah. Because
to him that would mean there's nothing inside this thing anymore.
Yeah.
So. Okay. That's all he does.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. It is Brimhilda's turn.
Go, girl.
We'll do some fun with
Eldrin yells.
That's Eldrin. No.
Go, girl.
No. I refuse. On your behalf, I refuse. Lorianne, roll me a d20 for Brimhilda.
Ooh, okay.
I feel like that was just Broomhilda's response in game.
No, I refuse to believe that. Actually, looks at everybody else and goes,
no.
This is the variant. This is the replicant.
Brimhilda rolled a 7.
Okay, cool. I think Brimhilda is going to take all of her movement to get as close as she can to Noros and go, okay, then stop stabbing it. 30 gets her right next to Gwar.
Ooh.
Pinches the metal butt. No. She does kind of like looking, are you okay? Looking down at the sorry, no, it's so much worse. Trying to look down, looking for the like she saw the white plume, so she's like checking in to make sure that Gwar is okay, and then can't find the helmet and looks back to Milo wearing the white plumed helmet of the not necessarily your brother, but the words the level of your brother.
Yeah.
A very important person.
Yes.
I think in that moment when she asked me just very
rank,
quickly,
Jesus, that's what it is, yeah.
I would kind of like come back to reality and be like, fuck, where are the rest?
I don't know if it's that simple. And she is going to do a crazy thing for a wizard to do and use your action to dash. She can't get any sort of confidently say what's actually happening here unless she gets a full view of the.
You go, girl.
Looks back at Eldrin, looks at Gwar, and goes, "Kill that thing."
Kill that bitch. Do it.
That's definitely not Eldrin. Okay, that ends her turn unless there's any bonus and action stuff, which I doubt it.
Milo's gonna look back at y'all, like running up towards him, and say, "When we get out of here, you're all doing cardio with me."
I love it.
I've got haste on. Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now we get to have some fun. Okay. It is this creature's turn.
Oh, it's not Saren's turn?
We make absolutely sure. Correct. It is not Saren's turn. Someone roll me a d20 for Huxley, please.
No one wants me to do it.
10.
10. I would say roll low is actually good.
Yeah, mine was a 10.
Oh, mine was a 10!
Kayla, what was yours?
A 4.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No.
If it was a 10, I think I would have just left.
Well, with the
Yeah.
with the 4, with the 10, Huxley is just like actually like completely missed this guy behind him. So as they're running by, he is shocked. As that is its natural movement, and then 5, 10, 15. It's right next to you now, Milo. If you want to do an opportunity attack.
Yeah, 100%. Milo's
Cool.
gonna punch the shit out of this thing.
You got it.
I think it like sneaks up on him, and he just like, as a reaction, punches it. That was 27 to hit.
Okay, cool. And also, I'll move you over. Do that. 27 hit.
Yep.
That hits.
All right. That was what is my damage with this? So it was 12 damage, and then it gets pushed 10 feet into the wall.
Cool. Is there a saving throw to that or no?
Probably. Where's my info with that? I haven't used it in a minute. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
All right. Make a strength check.
DC.
15.
Well, the 16 on the die does not move.
Damn.
What's the damage?
It was 12.
12. Okay. I'm gonna be nice here, I think. Milo, roll me a. I'm gonna give you advantage. I'm gonna say the DC is 15. Roll me a nature check.
Nature check. It said nature and DC 15.
Yes.
It was an 11.
Okay, you got it. You see this thing creeping up, and you just instinctively just like kind of like slam it right into the metal armor. You see it stop and turn towards you. That is the end of its turn, though. The other one gets to go as well. These guys rolled really high.
Also really fast? What the hell?
It's 25 feet of movement.
I was on. Okay.
Yeah. And is going to make 2 swings at you, Milo. The first one, I believe, is probably a miss with a 16.
16 hits.
Okay, and the second one does hit as well.
Yeah, but what about with my helmet on?
You're right. That would drop you down a couple, based on how you would normally have your AC, which is dodging out of things. I think that's why it hits you.
Yeah.
Cool. You take 16 points of psychic damage. And that is the end of its turn. Actually, no. I said 25 feet, right?
Yeah.
Cool. It moves over to here.
Does it leave my 5-foot radius?
It does. You use your reaction, though.
Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. I don't get 2 reactions? What?
You don't.
What?
I thought this was America.
I'm so mean. Good lord. I'm not. Nope. Saren, it's your turn.
I thought this was Imea.
It's not. It's Aster. Actually, this isn't Imea.
Yeah, I was like, we are in Imea.
It's not anymore. It doesn't exist.
No.
I mean, you don't know if you're in Imea right now.
That's true.
Yeah, you're
we
right,
could be
you're
in
right.
some fey crazy shit.
I hate it.
Can Saren make it to flank one of those knights with her speed's 35, and she can dash. Bonus action dash.
$70 feet gets you there.
Sweet. I think that's. I see the white. That's flanking a knight, correct?
No, you're not flanking one.
Oh.
You're still probably up maybe 20 feet away from the yellow plumed knight. Where's my
Where's Milo at? Is he within 5 feet of?
Yes, he is within 5 feet of you. Yes.
I'm down in
One
that
of them.
corner, yeah.
Can she actually not have gone quite that far and be within like 45 feet of the one that Milo is within 5 feet of?
Yeah,
It's like a math problem, and I
Cool.
hated it.
Yeah. Sure.
If Saren
that's
leaves the station
perfect.
at 7 p.m.
No, I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
you know
please,
what?
please no.
Kayla, I appreciate it. I get it. I understand. But also, thank you guys for also noticing what you guys say to me and expect me to do things on.
Hey, I see like walls. I can't tell which one Milo is, right?
Sure,
I'm doing my best.
I understand. You are, yes, 100%.
Okay. So she's shooting off her hummingbird dart.
Okay.
In the direction of the one Milo is within 5 feet of. That is a 29.
That'll hit.
And now is the shit ton of math. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4, 36 total piercing. A sneak attack.
36 to yellow plume. Got it. Okay. Anything else?
That is all.
Okay, cool. As you run by, you see Milo take this damage, but I would say actually, Saren, I'll give you. So I think Milo, from your perspective, you get kind of a little bit of a different perspective. Saren, don't roll a nat 1 on your perception check.
Okay.
So I think you can't get below a 22 or something.
No.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll give you this.
32.
You asked her to. All right.
32 is good. 32 is really good. I think what you notice is a sword going through Milo, not in a way of like slicing into his skin, but literally going through him. And you see Milo kind of react in pain and like kind of like stagger backwards, but it is not doing any physical damage to him.
She relays that information in a really cool way.
In a really cool way.
The idea of Milo taking that damage and being like, Saren just being like, it's okay, you didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
No, that's just Milo's being
Milo-
really dramatic. It's not actually hitting him.
Yeah,
Just
Why-
full gaslight
Milo, why do you look
right
like-
now.
Why do you look like you're in pain? It just went through you.
It was, and I think at that Milo's gonna like look down and see that there's no like stab wound and be like, I mean it hurt. I don't get hit by them. It hurts.
Yeah, I think like mechanically speaking, we could say
Or
that
don't get not hit by them.
That works in that way. I would say, Saren, with that like 32, like it was so. Just because we have to honor the nat 20. It was so clear that Milo wasn't just faking or overreacting. Like Milo legitimately acted like someone who would have gotten stabbed in that area reactively or like viscerally even. But yeah.
Do I get those HP back now that I know that was fake?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
No, you do not.
Damn.
But
I can't just think myself out of it.
Keep that in mind. Cool. So Milo, as you like think about the idea of like, okay, so did I really like how? Oh god, like you feel pain in your body where those attacks would have happened. But yeah, it makes you question, as usual, as usual for down here, the reality of the situation.
As usual for Milo.
As usual for Milo, the reality of any situation ever.
Yeah, you might not be real.
Milo's always on a functional dose of shrooms. So
It's the halfling way.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Cool. It is Wilbur's turn.
Okay. I think I see my furry little butt.
Yeah, you get the pink.
Yeah.
I don't know where my I can zoom in too if you guys need.
Your little laser pointer. Where's your little laser
Yeah, I
pointer?
don't know. I don't know where it is. Somewhere around here.
Okay. Can I kind of go off to my left and move my full movement forward of 30 feet? I think
So-
that'll kind of put me directly. So
Forward 30
I guess
feet.
north. Can I? Yeah. I want to move forward 30 feet so I'm like in vision line of that knight.
30 gets you there.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You want to be able to see.
Yeah.
the yellow too, right?
Yeah.
So I'll say right there. You'll see, I think.
Okay. What's in front of me? Who's
You
in
move
front of
in
me?
front of Noros. Noros just said, "Excuse me."
Yeah, get out of my way. I'm doing business here.
Brunhilda's in
alright.
front of you.
And you're doing business as you say that because you're pooping.
I'm doing
pooping.
business here.
I'm literally shitting everywhere. I'm gonna yell at Broomhilda to
I want
duck.
a picture of. It's a long story short. That is Wilbur. Just underneath it, I'm shitting everywhere.
I'm shitting everywhere.
Yeah.
Better than the dumb bat shirt. I'm gonna yell at Broomhilda to duck while I pull out an arrow.
Okay.
Oh, I also need to make note that I'm transferring my hunter's mark onto this knight. Because in theory, my little hunter's mark
Interesting.
triangle is still on the helmet that Milo has on.
Beautiful.
So
yeah,
I
it is.
really-
It is a bonus action to do that, but roleplay
Yeah.
wise, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna pull out an arrow and shoot at that motherfucking thing, and that's 28 to hit.
Shoot that motherfucking thing. That'll hit.
Mhm.
That's 19 damage.
Okay. Wilbur, this thing, how does this thing go down?
Sweet. Well, I don't really know if there's eyes, if it has eyes. Because the other one may or may not have actually been a person in there.
Yeah, the assumption is that it doesn't. But it has a visor with slits for where the eye is supposed to go.
Yeah, the arrow is going right through one of the slits of the visor where there should be an eyeball.
Cool.
And I imagine it just falls to its knees and then just goes face down with an arrow coming out of the back of its
Beautiful.
thing.
All right.
Whatever this is called. Words are hard. Words are really hard.
The helmet?
Yes. Jesus Christ.
Words are really hard. I mean, wait, what was I say? I was like, where I've come from or whatever. I was trying to say.
My place of origin.
My place of origin.
Your home, Eldrin?
My place of origin.
Wilbur, anything else on your turn?
Well, I already did a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and that was an action. So no, I don't think so.
You got it. Okay, cool. This is interesting.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Oh, no.
I don't like that.
It is before Elgin, before you get to go. Milo, you notice that you're able to see unencumbered, 100%, totally fine. As the helmet seems to disappear off your face.
No, I hate it.
Gwar, you see the body of the armor seem to go like sinks into the floor. Actually, given your past, seems to like disperse into like magical dust.
I hate it.
And then Saren, you see a figure come running towards you with a white gleam on its head.
Oh, sweet! I had another guy.
Gets into your range, Saren, but does not strike. Eldrin, it's your turn.
Is an object interaction free?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Especially like that, of course.
It's
Yeah.
free. It's free.
Mr. DM, sir.
I'm gonna take a hand out of the bag
Okay.
and wave it.
And wave it?
And see if it does anything to these people.
Okay.
Compare keys with a baby.
Hey,
Okay, first off, Lorianne,
yeah.
I love this just because it's off the wall. And that this is kind of the creativity that is going to do you well in this sort of setup. So
It was all my idea, not Jamie's at all.
definitely not Jamie's idea. What I'm saying is Lorianne and Jamie,
Thank you.
if you could just like
Be more
just
like
think
me.
outside the box, dude. You know?
Honestly, that's why
I was
got.
gonna get naked again.
That's why I got some prosecco out so I could like really just
Oh, I had the
like cheers to myself.
Sediment free.
my can we pretend that Jamie just said that to the I'm gonna get naked again.
Yeah.
Again, Jamie?
Again.
Not
we
that
need to-
creative.
Do we need to
That's
stop
fair.
this stream and have another intervention?
Why did the music stop? Okay.
It was a record scratch.
Mic drop.
I love this. What happens here is that
Nothing.
nothing at all. You are ridiculous for thinking anything would happen. No.
I do jazz hands with it.
You see, yeah, actually, I think, yeah. Well, let's have some fun with it. You see all of the knights, including the one that is on the ground, dead, assumedly, turn to look in your direction.
Oh fuck.
Eldrin, that happens. Eldrin goes, "Oh, I don't like that. I didn't think anything was actually going to happen. What do I do? What do I do? Broomhilda, what do I do?"
I don't know. This it's not my turn.
Keep waving it. Keep
I
waving
will.
it.
If you
Give
want to
him
use
the
a bonus
finger with
action, if you want to use a bonus action to get help from Broomhilda, I'll allow it.
I mean, yeah, because this wasn't my action; it was an object interaction. So
Right.
This was
What
free.
I'm saying is, this is a bonus action.
okay, yeah. If
No matter
could
what voice you're using for it.
use a bonus action to get some help from Broomhilda to understand what I should do as my action, yes. Because my inclination as a cleric is to try and destroy undead, but I don't know if that would hurt things now that I have their attention with a hand.
Right.
I asked Broomhilda to give me a hand.
Nora. No, okay.
quite
Nora said there was no immunities, resistances, things like that.
Yeah.
So as you. And Eldrin would know this, but Broomhilda reminding is a beautiful thing that I like a lot. As Broomhilda goes, well, we know these creatures aren't undead because they would be vulnerable to radiant damage. Of
Yes.
course.
Of course.
You hear Milo down the hall. Of course.
The real Eldrin would have known that.
It feels like to me the finger puppets are looking at you, which means I think you have his attention as well.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
Well, you pulled it, you took it out, Eldrin.
Okay, hello? Eldrin says hello with the hand like that. Hello? If you're listening, let's parlay, let's talk. We don't need to fight.
You see the white knight that is pretty far from you, but you hear like kind of the movement of the armor, kind of like looking off to the side as if like looking at his brethren, and then back at you, and then you hear a voice where it seems like directionally it's coming from him, but it sounds so close to you.
Okay.
As you hear, who says this is a fight?
It's that voice, isn't it?
It is that voice.
And at that, Eldrin will say, well, everything that I'm seeing around me says that it is, so can we just walk through and come meet with you?
Watch.
I'm not very good at being patient.
Then you'll die here.
As my friends have taught me in the last 40 days, fuck you.
Do we all hear this knight talking?
No. I think
Yeah, so you just hear Eldrin the whole one-sided conversation.
Hey, listen. Yeah, so,
what the hell was that?
The creepy voice that spoke to me when I tried to speak to Volmos told me that something about this not being a fight and to be patient and watch, and if I don't want to be patient, then I'll die here. So I decided to take a page out of Gwar's book and tell him to fuck off.
But you could also be patient so you don't die.
Yeah, Broomhilda also heard that. I heard that side, Eldrin. You said that you don't want to be patient.
I don't, because I feel like we're just doing what he wants, and then... Fine. So stop fighting? Is that what we're gonna do?
Yes.
I think you see everybody just kind of like look at each other.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this might be a squid pro quo moment where we just like give them something and hope that they reciprocate.
Fine. So Eldrin then says, I apologize for my language, and we will be patient.
Thank you. I'll be nice and we'll start again. All of you like kind of get a moment of just like the room just gets dark in front of you, and all of you are transferred back to where you started.
Oh.
What the?
I knew what you meant, Jamie. I knew what you meant.
Thanks. I couldn't find a way to land it.
Eldrin.
Squid pro quo. I love
Gosh. Eldrin turns to Gwar and says, see, this is what cursing does. This is why I don't do it. It got me nowhere.
Have patience. I don't want to die here.
Okay.
I don't either.
Let me zoom out a little bit. So, is the assumption that nobody takes an action just yet?
Yeah,
We'll say, do you wait a full round?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would Eldrin have said word for word what was?
I will relay that to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, if they say watch, I'm gonna watch what there is to see.
Okay, you got it. You see, the first thing you notice is the white plume knight unsheathing and running towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give him a little more, just because. So it just kind of makes sense to be able to kind of get the idea.
I think even to stop himself, Milo's physically gonna sit down.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like the sword gets drawn, and you hear two more like unsheathing of swords.
Mm-hmm.
As
We watch ourselves die.
This is like one of those residual hauntings.
Oh, those aren't fun. But I guess they're better. It's just memories.
okay, so if you guys didn't catch that, the white one is moving towards you, sword unsheathed. The yellow one moved north. The red one went down and then to the right. So we'll look at this as directionally as what we see on the screen: left, right, up, down. Does that make sense?
Maybe,
Yeah.
and Eldrin says as we're watching this, maybe we should all step to the side and let this white plume knight go by us, if that's what he's doing.
Yeah, you guys want to wait another round?
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
it.
We all move to the side though.
Here we are, just eager
We
to
hug the wall.
sometimes fall.
Does Jamie's psychic damage go away since we restarted?
No.
Ah, damn.
You see the red knight seem to appear right next to you all of a sudden. Right there. Right. It looks to be heading left. Guess can wait another round if you want.
One more.
Yeah.
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 One more.
I'll make sure I'm doing this in order, and I'll make sure I'm shouting them out just for those that might not be able to see the colors. So white. This is red. Sorry.
Yeah.
At this, Eldrin leans into Gwar and says, Gwar, I'm losing my patience. What does this all mean?
It's
You're
a
not-
sequence.
You're not sure if the pattern's done yet,
Okay.
but I'm pausing for a second to just see if you guys want to do something. We could keep going.
It's a sequence.
So you're following
Figure.
this Gwar, then
Yes.
I'm gonna let you take point.
Fine.
You don't have to get offended by that.
Oh, I just got excited.
Oh, okay. Your excited voice sounded like you were mad at me.
We are in a very strange place that things don't mean what they seem. So,
Correct.
I say to Milo, Milo, what are you seeing?
So far, what it seems like to me, the White Knight continues on this hallway, straight
Yes.
line. Red Knight looks like it makes right turns. Yellow Knight looks like he's making left turns. But I could be confusing those.
So red went down, over, and over, and down. So that was a right turn, and that was a right turn. So yeah, you're right. You're right. Yellow Knight.
You want to do one more round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Totally know what's happening.
White Knight is going in straight lines. Red Knight made 2 right turns. Yellow Knight, I believe, made 2 left turns. This is
So are we
red
wanting-
right here.
Are we wanting to like try and move based on what they're doing? You know, like in a video game where you're waiting for your opening?
Yeah.
What color is that one? That one's
Yellow.
yellow?
Sorry.
So that was a left turn.
Yeah.
You're right. So yeah, white is going straight. Yellow is making left turns. And red is making
Red's
right
right turns. Yeah.
And Joe, since we're not interacting with them anymore by trying to like attack them, do they seem to be noticing?
Are they
Every time they
acknowledging us?
pass by you, they unsheathe their swords, but they do not attack you.
Okay. Well, Eldrin doesn't say this, but Lorraine does, so it is kind of like a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Milo is gonna Milo is going to take that opportunity and stand and walk over to the intersection.
Okay.
And just stand there.
Another round.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, never mind. You already did it. I was gonna say, do you want the hand when you do that?
Yeah, throw it.
Cool. You have
Eldrin throws the hand to Milo. I feel like I'm watching Pac-Man when it goes and then goes back to the other side, and I hate it.
Okay. So that was white.
Then red.
Red. Wait, this figure is facing this way, but it's actually going this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Eldrin, you want to follow the yellow knight?
The white knight.
Okay.
Well, the white knight is fine. And I know you said you'll let me know, but Eldrin also is, in case we're going into a different area before we pop up there, she still has a little bit of time left on her locate creature to see if it like pings anything.
Cool. I'll do. Yeah, I think we're kind of at that point. I'm gonna. This is not part of it, but I'm gonna allow the knight to move a little bit further.
Okay.
Or the knights to move a little bit further to kind of make sense on like what's happening for Eldrin movement. So this is like kind of like this is another 30 feet of movement, just to kind of put things in perspective for you. So like this is a better stopping point than where I stopped. You see the Yellow Knight stop.
Oh, I was following the White Knight.
I know.
Oh, cool.
So,
Did it feel
Eldrin, as you go, yeah, there's a moment where it actually, like, it didn't feel weird. It wasn't like you actually felt yourself even like moving through anything. It was like everything went dark, and you were now seeing them from a distance. As you like at one point you were actually like surrounded by 3 like black knights. So there was probably a moment of terror.
Yeah. I think Eldrin is confused still, and she's like, that didn't do anything.
Is this the first time that the Yellow Knight has stopped?
Yes.
Oh, why did it stop?
So, guys, remind me. The Yellow Knight made 2 left turns and then a right turn, and then stopped.
Mm-hmm. On two right turns. We've gone a couple of rounds since he changed his turns.
So how many right turns and how many left turns did he make?
I think we're at 2 and 2 right now.
2 and 2. So he did 2 left and 2 right.
And then the red one did 2 right, 2 left.
Okay. But the red one hasn't stopped yet.
Right. Correct.
So Eldrin will call down to Gwar.
Call
and it's
lightning
okay
down.
We'll call lightning down.
Yeah.
It's okay if Gwar doesn't know, but Eldrin calls down and goes, What do I do next? Do I come back to you, or do I stay here?
And you're still kind of walking with the white knight. He's still going.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm like, that yellow one stopped.
Come back. We should all do this together.
Okay.
Cool. As the white knight follows, or as the white knight passes the yellow knight goes and starts to move up. Do you guys want a hint yet?
Yes.
Your call.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
Unless Mike and Jamie think they can figure it out.
I mean,
I'll say it has to be unanimous.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have any pride. I'll take a hint if everybody else is good.
I do have pride, and I still want one.
Okay.
And you want the hint? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, you got it.
He pridefully wants it.
This is a very useful hint because I really like where your guys' heads are at. Don't pay attention to the turns. Pay attention to where they're going. So not the turns they're making, the direction they're going.
Okay.
Which doesn't a turn make? You're okay.
This might be situation. Honestly, actually, this might be situationally what would make more sense in my head, knowing the answer.
Yeah.
Than remembering the turns. But you guys could still probably maybe figure this out by memorizing the turns.
So
I think.
So is each one always going the same direction? Like the yellow one always goes down towards one direction, the red one toward another, and the white one toward another?
Well, the white one always goes right to left. We know that. Or to this point, that evidence has shown it goes right to left.
We know the red knight came down and turned left, right?
Right. It turned right. So it went
It turned right.
down and turned
Gotcha.
right.
So if I hit a marker, and that we're still kind of counting this as the hint. If I hit a marker of like the idea of like what we're focusing on from where they pass, I wouldn't mark the intersection here. I would mark the ends.
Mm.
Okay.
The end before they disappear and reappear.
Right.
There.
So then the question is, do we want to follow the yellow knight or the red knight as far as like?
Yeah, because the white knight didn't do anything
Yeah.
with me.
So if we follow the yellow knight, if I came up, right? The yellow knight came up, and then turned right or turned left.
And left.
Turned left.
Turned left. Okay, so then that
So they're
means
all headed to the left.
Wait, and this might mean nothing, but since there's 3 colors, I want to know. I can't remember. Is one of them more important than the other ones for the colors? Is the white one the most important?
That's a good question. The white one's the most important. So it goes in order from lightest to darkest. So the darkest is least important. So white, yellow, red.
So following the most important one didn't really get Eldrin anywhere.
right.
I'm wondering if following the least important, because this guy thinks we're not that great, might
That's a
do
really good
something.
thought. That's a good thought. I like that.
That's
It's
so
dumb.
that's
I don't
so
know.
that is such a good thought that I really love. I'm gonna give you this, Eldrin.
Ooh.
If this is Melivest Mortimer, where do you think he would think he is in command?
He would think he was the most important.
Yeah, he would think he's the most important. We're the least important, I feel like.
Well, he's been imprisoned by somebody
Oh.
who's trying to take over the world.
Oh.
It's probably yellow.
Or red. Red is the least, right?
No, I think it's definitely red. He definitely thinks the person to pay attention to is the least important person on the table.
Yeah,
Is that
you're
why
right.
you took Nora? I mean, not Nora. Is that why you took Nora?
I'm just gonna say that's not what I said.
Okay. So, Melivist. But I liked what Jamie was saying that
I also liked what Jamie was saying, but I'm
But
telling
it's
you
not what you said.
That's not what I said.
What
did I
what you said
say?
again.
Where would he think he is in the pecking order?
He would think he's
In
the most
in
important.
command.
In
In
command.
command. I mean, right now, this situation, he is in the highest of command because he owns this whole thing.
Mhm.
Which would be the white.
But that's what he wants us to think.
But when I followed the white, it didn't do anything.
Well,
Or
the
does it
high.
be all of us?
I mean, the highest in command could do whatever they wanted, right?
Yeah, so maybe all of us need to follow?
Can he do whatever he wanted?
No.
Yellow.
No. Yellow?
I think it's yellow because yellow changed direction.
Okay, alright, let's try it.
In the, like, just to kind of, like, clarify the point here on this, who's red?
Red is us.
Who's the lowest? It's you guys.
Yeah, it's us.
And who's white?
And
Red Jelly or him.
Shelly.
And then yellow's him. Okay, let's follow the yellow then.
So that's what you guys do. As
Yeah.
you, everybody make that choice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm glad I asked about colors.
I liked because this could have gone multiple different directions. I liked this. Get it? All right.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
So
This puzzle was much better than the other one for my mental health, so I thank you.
thank you.
Well, you can see it.
Yes, I could see it. The other one almost destroyed me.
Mhm.
So as you all decide to follow the yellow knight, watching the white one kind of look at you as you pass by, Gwar, there's the moments of like as you shift, you know it's the metal armor is not bent, everything's pristine, perfect. Every time it passes through, it starts over. And every time it looks at you, I think, Gwar, there is still that, just like that little sliver, that moment of like, I know you're not real, but stop looking at me.
Yeah.
As we watch the red one, the lowest, seems to stop to let the yellow knight pass by. You guys collect with the yellow knight and travel up and then left and then down and then left again. As you pass the final left sort of mist wall that's there, waiting and expecting at this point to kind of just have everything fade to black. It doesn't. You actually feel yourself moving through. There's even that kind of like just a sensory sort of sound of this. As you see a figure of a man in a room. No lights. Room's only 20 by 20 feet, as you all seem to file in. The only light that you're able to see is from the door behind him. There's a door to the right, and a door to the left. As his head's dipped down, it lifts up, and you see glowing green eyes, and that's it. All you can see is just the illuminated, silhouette of him. That's just the eyes. Some like kind of like small sort of facial features. You can hear the smile in his voice. It's been a long time since I've seen you. I imagine you've been better. I think there's a moment that you're all like, kind of like, but Gwar, you feel like it was directed to you.
You seem to know me. Tell me who you are. It's only fair.
You don't know?
Yes, that's why I said to tell me who you are.
Eldrin's nodding at this when he got. I'm like, yeah, that's only fair.
He says you don't know, and Brimhilda immediately kind of like has like a fireball in her hands, hearing the snidiness of that comment, not being aware of like her own snide comments. You know what I mean? Like it's like that's so snappy.
Yeah, Eldrin does the same thing too. Well, not with anything, but she when Gwar says like, well, that's why I asked. Eldrin, I think literally saying at the same time, that's why he asked.
Yeah.
I just love that Brimhilda takes the no one hits my boyfriend but me kind of.
Yeah,
but
it's
me.
like you fucking yeah. Huh. Well, she probably did a good job of hiding me out there.
I blocked a lot of things from that time in my life.
Well, to be fair, to your credit, we only met once.
In the courtroom, wasn't it?
The last mission I ever took. What you guys think?
What do you mean, what do we think? I think that this has all been a ridiculous ruse, and I want to know what's going on. I have no patience for this.
Patience. Yeah. I guess
Honestly,
that's a learned thing.
Honestly, it's kind of whimsical. I like.
What, Milo?
Eldrin, stop.
I see I see the humor here. It's fun. Parts of it. Parts of it hurt my brain.
Thank you,
Why?
Milo.
Why construct all this if you're the only one down here being imprisoned?
I imagine if you had ever been incarcerated for as long as I have, you'd eventually learn that your weapons are the only thing that's able to keep you sharp. I feel like as a soldier, you know what I mean?
I absolutely nod, and I do. I've been in prison myself, not for nearly as long as you.
I've been let out a couple times. That leash is always very tight.
What was your last mission?
It's funny you should ask. That door. It's the way out. I'll let you go, but you won't find what you came for. That door. You get to see it. You get to live it. And if you're successful, I'll let him go.
Who?
You know who.
You know. Yeah.
Both of them?
Looks at Saren. Oh. I recognize that voice. Sure.
Why? Why would you take him? I feel like there's a piece of that puzzle you may not have quite got. What possible use could he have to you?
Which one am I, Eldrin?
What?
Am I the White Knight? I'll give you both. In return for that. Kind of like nods towards, I believe, Eldrin has the hand.
Yeah.
How did you come to lose this in the first place?
Who cares? I can get my brother back.
Does he currently what? Does he currently have just one hand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How
What's
did you
the
come to the?
what's the missing part look like? Is it like, is it healed? Is it like just kind of an open?
I'd say you're seeing like a silhouette, but
Oh,
I'd
okay.
say like you don't see like dripping blood or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Get the idea that's probably healed over.
Okay.
Who did this to you?
Was it the White Knight?
For my own good, she would say.
Mm.
Alright. No.
If your enemy is your sister, then we're on your side. Or at least we have a common enemy.
I love my sister very much.
Why?
I love my father very much, and he has a lot in common with her. If that's how how she treated you.
My brother did nothing to get mixed up in this. He's innocent in all of this.
Do you talk to your friend about what happens to the innocent? Emotions towards Gwar. So that's the deal. One last puzzle. Or you can walk out. You can
I
take
thought
the
you said
hand.
we could give you the hand and that would be it.
That wouldn't be any fun. You give
I
me the
don't
hand.
find any
I'll
of
give
this
you-
fun.
You give me the hand, I'll give you both.
I turn to Saren and Huxley and I say, I'm going to be very honest with both of you. I don't care about Raylor. I only care about Volmos, so I will leave this decision up to you two.
Saren would have already looked at Huxley sometime after she said both to see his reaction to that.
If you are the trickster you say you are, then how do we know the other one is real? I'll be honest. I kind of forgot about him. You see Huxley instinctively just kind of like lurch just a little bit forward. I think Saren, you kind of like stop
But
him.
you sent him to get Volmos. That's who Saren saw. Or did she?
Just looks at you at that.
It wasn't actually him. He disappeared after I tried to shoot him. Didn't even... I mean, it looked like him, but... Elgin, just give him the fucking hand. Let's get out of here.
I want to see it.
See what, Gwar? The room?
I need to know.
I want to see him. I want to make sure he's okay before I do anything.
So
Both
do
of
I.
them.
That's how we get both of them. Giving him the hand only ensures that we get both of them once we go through that.
If I show you them, how can you know that I'm not playing a trick on you?
Let me talk to him. Or let me see him. Honestly, what can I do in this moment? I want to save him. I can't get out of here, so what does it hurt to let me see him?
Make a lot of sense. You see him point to the side of the wall and just kind of like do a circular sort of motion as a deep, like acid green sort of portal seems to open up. And you see a figure that is chained to some sort of weird glass cube. You can see as he's kind of like just resting there, you see there's moments where there's like an apparition of him seems to push out of its body for a second as it seems it's trying to like fight against it, just like, but the actual real version is just sitting there limp. You see there's other sort of like flashing lights around. You see there's other things that are probably happening in this room, but it is for sure Volmos.
Eldrin is going to move towards, on instinct, the portal or whatever, to try to see if she can go through it.
He doesn't stop you.
Okay.
You go, you touch, and as soon as you touch you're just brick wall.
Let me talk to him.
I gave you what you wanted. Now give me what I want.
Show us Raylor first.
Looks at Gwar. Patience. You see a figure chained to a desk. It is the same image of your dream. You see this large vat of liquid next to him. As you see him, he looks to be writing something down. But as he looks up at nothing, you see his eyes are a glowing, pupilless blue. As the vat in front of him is dripping.
She looks over at Huxley.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So, I would say that Milo, Wilbur, Gwar, and whoever else, so not Sarah and Huxley, I think they, and you can tell me, Kayla, if they don't know this isn't you, but like, if the decision is left up to me and Saren, we're 100% going to do it because we've lost all reason. We see the people that we want to save.
I think we're still in the role play phase, so let's stay in there for a second. As Huxley is just no, we see what this guy can do. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
We have a chance to get him back.
We give you this hand. We're unlocking the door, aren't we? That's right. Okay. This Huxley kind of turns and is now looking at you, Saren. Has his hands on your shoulders, actually. I know what I said about the idea of the enemy of my enemy, but I don't trust this guy for a second. We don't know what's real. We don't know what's fake. We do know that this hand did something. Let's go of your shoulders.
Whatever way we pick, either way could be a trap. We could go out that door and get stuck here forever. We could go give him the hand, go out that door, also get stuck here forever. We let him out. We have another crazy powerful being to deal with. But maybe he kills Grincelli for us. Problem solved there. Or we have more shit to deal with. Regardless, we have a chance to get Rayler back, and Eldrin has a chance to get her brother back. I say we take it.
I mean, the odds are equally good that door to get out of here leads directly to Grincelli's office.
Yeah, sure, I'll let you out of here. Right into my sister's hands.
No, if he did, he would have done that by now.
He wouldn't have done it by now. We're holding his hand.
He would have done that by now. I recognize a prisoner when I see one. That is the only thing I believe. This guy's. That's the only truth I believe from this guy.
I step toward. Oh, go ahead.
Go for it.
I step toward Huxley. First of all, I know what it's like to lose loved ones, to see someone on the brink of death. I've seen atrocities that I'm sure you can relate to. The only way out of this is through it. We give up now. This was all for nothing. Nothing. Do you hear me? We came here for a reason, and I will not leave until we complete our mission. So if you want to go through that door, you suit yourself. But I know where I want to go, because the only way out is through.
Milo's gonna look over at Mortimer and say, let us keep the hand as we go through the door, as a show of good faith. We are willing to play and willing to trust your reality. This is the only bit of what little power we felt down here that has given us anything. Can we keep this with us until we make it through?
I have waited this long. I can wait a little longer. Saying yes to your question.
Yeah, you just watched Jamie filter I think the only option that makes sense, and the only option that honestly gets us anywhere close to whole at this point, is is to hear his story, is to hear his hear what he has to say.
It could even be proof.
There could be proof.
We could get everything we wanted. And as I say this, I put my hand on Milo's shoulder and I heal him for the 16 points that he lost.
Huxley looks at Sarah and goes, if this goes south, I really only have one hand to help you. Because the other, and he turns around looking at Melvin, it's going to be wrapped around your throat if you're lying. And all you see is the green eyes and silhouette and some of the facial features, but you see a very big smile come across him at that. Very well. Better get going.
This whole time that this has all been happening, Eldrin hasn't moved from having her hand on that wall. And she has her like forehead up against it. I don't think she's hearing anything anyone else is saying. And she is talking in her head to Kanos, because he said that he was going to see if he could help us. And she's saying, because it struck her when she saw Volmos. So she's saying, I can't do it when the time comes. But all in her head, she doesn't want to Melivis to know anything. And she says, I can't do it. I thought I could, but seeing him, I can't. He's so alone, and he's been so alone for so long. I can't end it.
I know. Just get in the room. I'll take him home.
A few tears fall down Eldrin's face, and she quickly will wipe them away, and she'll turn around and follow her friends.
Before we do that, I think Gwar would see this, and I would just put my hand on her shoulder and say, you have calm emotions, right?
Yeah.
You don't need it. We've got this.
I know we do. But I told you this is going to be a happy ending for my family.
Just because it's not exactly what you wanted doesn't mean it can't be happy. I take a step back to address the whole group. Brave faces, everyone. Forward. And then I walk in the doorway.
Brumhilda steps in behind you.
I'll follow Gwar or Brumhilda.
Milo is going to follow. Well, I assume follow Norris, who's following Eldrin. But he's not going to take his not going to take his eyes off old Morty and walk backwards through the door. And just as he's like making eye contact and like walking backwards, like the first dumb puzzle we had to get down here, Milo's gonna wink at him as he gets through the door.
I love Milo.
Big smile, I think. Loves that.
I'll walk in behind Milo.
Saren's gonna follow Wilbur, but she's checking behind her to make sure Huxley's following.
I think Huxley will probably move in after Milo. Just same idea. Just not doing everything but this to Melivest, essentially, as he's just staring daggers as he walks through. Wilbur.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. And the doorway disappears for a second. Are you the one that everyone's worried about?
Well, I suppose my friends are probably worried about me right now, since you just took away my door, if that's what you mean.
You know what I mean.
What do you want?
Are you really gonna end tall?
Yep.
Good. Door opens.
You stay good on your word. I'll stay good on mine. I'll walk through, but like looking back over my shoulder a couple times.
Yeah. Saren, you're the last one. Any words? You just walk through.
She just stares daggers at him, and turns around and goes.
And with that, we'll end tonight's session. See you guys next week.